And welcome back. We are live once again. This is Tabletop Anthologies with a crossover with Diesel Shot. We're doing a one-shot scenario from Alien RPG, the Chariot of the Gods. When we left off for a short little break, our crew of the, I just completely lost the name for a second, the Montero, had boarded a ghost ship, another Weyland-Yutani ship, and they believed that there could be some type of a contagion in the air. Mother informed them that cryopods were opening.
Hot shot.
And thank you for the ad there, Meowie Mix. Appreciate that. Always love to have a new follow. Thank you. Our crew members were on their way to the cryopods in an attempt to stop them from opening and infecting the crew. And so I should have you on the correct level now. So when we paused, you had just climbed up to the top. Leah and Cam had no issues getting up there. Wilson and Miller a little out of shape, but still got up to the top. Before we keep going, everybody do me an air supply roll.
Thank God.
Oh.
Fuck me!
Down to two. Okay.
So, quick question there, Top. Mother, excuse me. It's really weird calling you Mummy. Mummy, the packs, how do we know if we're low or where our air is? Is it a HUD display?
Probably a little
packs?
There'd probably be a little wrist thing tells you what your air supply is.
Okay. Would it be on the back of somebody's pack?
Not really. It'd probably be on them. I mean, there would probably be some type of sensor that would go red or something to indicate that somebody's getting low.
I said, hot shot.
Thank you for the follow, Malcolm Fett for life. Appreciate that.
Malcolm
Glad
Fett.
to-
Malcolm Fett, hey!
Sorry for the jump scare. Like I said in the chat, I was looking away at one point in time while I was working on this scenario, and I scared the shit out of myself too. So glad the jump scare can get somebody.
Yeah, so my character's going to announce, hey, guys, I'm running kind of low on my O2. You might want to head up the EVs sooner than later.
Quick question.
Maybe we should
Mother.
take the elevator back down instead of the ladder.
Is there a way to buddy breathe?
You could, I mean, there would be a way to get around that, yeah, but it could possibly result in bad stuff. I would probably make you do a heavy machinery roll at a additional difficulty.
Okay.
Nice, this time for me, then heavy machinery. Could give a +1.
Now I'm trying. Hold on. Wait a minute. Showers and wardrobe. Do I see? Is that EVA? There?
Is there any EV on this?
I think there's EVA lockers south of the showers.
There are.
Yeah, I would say.
Oh.
No need. Schematics are showing EVA south of cryo. We'll re-up once we get this seal job done.
Thanks.
In and out, slow.
Control your
Count
breathing
breaths.
there, Sten, Queen.
Hey,
2 minutes until cryostasis pods
Dude.
open.
Let's go, let's
2
go, let's
minutes
go.
until cryostasis pods open.
And away you go.
Right. Yeah, so
The-
let's pop on out.
Door opens up, or they actually open up like this, as Captain Miller asked the mother unit to do.
Are the lights, how are the lights on this floor?
Right here.
About the same as the previous one. They're kind of shaky, and they're coming on though, and the room's starting to heat up to a point where you might be able to get away with not wearing a suit.
Real quick, I'm checking my motion tracker as we come up on the floor.
Power check, contact check. Okay, so you're going to drop the power supply on that one.
God damn. We're losing that shit.
So
Use it or-
you're picking up motion. Definitely, you're picking up motion, and it appears that it might be coming from near the cryo chamber, somewhere near there. So
Hey, guys.
it could be here,
Just
here.
advice. I look at the thing and I hear the blip and I come back. I kind of hold it up to the people behind us. I say, Captain, just so you know, we're getting movement. Signal's clean. Range. Son of a bitch. I had it. 30 meters.
30 feet.
I'm gonna be like,
Feet.
shit. And I'm gonna be like, Mother, open the doors between me and Cryo 1, and then I'm gonna overwatch that path.
Cryo 1 doors opening.
Cam, in, now. Leah, guns up, cover us.
You got it, boss.
I am going to...
Might I say, the back of your head. Spectacular.
I'm gonna advance to here and like peer in with Cam like next to me. Like when I'm moving here with Cam, do we see anything moving around?
So let me give you a quick rundown of what you're looking at here now that you're in the cryo area. So the main door that you just walked through, right before it opens, you notice that there's claw marks around the edges of the door, as if something was trying to scratch its way in. This door opens up very easily, but the door that goes to Cryo 3 also has claw marks all the way around it, more so here, and it looks like the door was welded shut. The claw marks are on your side. The door was welded from, it looks like, the opposite side. You look into Cryo 1, that one wasn't sealed. And there are cryopods, most of them have their lids closed, a few of them have their lids open, but none of them have the frost that you would associate with a cryopod in use. They just have the standard, it was cold as shit in this room.
Oh shit! I'll ask Mother. Like, Mother, what cryo chamber are the active pods in?
5 life forms in cryostasis in cryo room number 3.
And I would say I'm gonna be like, everyone in here, Mother, close all doors into this hallway once we are within. And Cam, cut.
What am I cutting? What am I cutting?
Cryo 3 door, dead ahead.
All right.
It's welded
Closing
shut.
doors. 1 minute until
I
cryostasis
get on my
pods
knees and
open.
I start opening, using the water torch to open the door.
Go ahead and give me a heavy machinery roll.
Do we have Mother on the line? What's the stasis on the air scrubber in here?
Can I?
Damn.
I don't. Can I say that? Can I do this after he's rolled? I would like to give him a positive modifier with command, but I didn't state that beforehand.
No, go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead and he can then push it if he wants to.
I'm gonna be like, we need to get this done now.
Yeah, I'm giving it all she got.
A single modifier, and I keep it together.
Davis,
Be
where are their
advised,
syringes?
CO2 scrubbers have been compromised. You will need to replace them before the air is completely breathable again.
Yeah, that's faux show.
Okay, so
Oh, boy.
with that, let's see here. Cam, you can re-roll heavy machinery with that +1 that Captain Miller gives you.
"30 seconds until cryostasis pods open."
So you begin to hack away with the cutting torch, right? And we're definitely starting to get a little bit, like the clock is definitely ticking as you're starting to get through this weld. Somebody did a really good job of sealing this thing. And so they're slowly, by the way, you're missing a panic, my friend, or a stress die.
See?
Yeah, so on your sheet, right, you need to have stress level 1 checked.
Left hand side above HP.
Thank you. So
I think you're missing 2 at this point. If
you have 1 from the
Yes.
crash, and then I don't know if he drank coffee or not. I didn't see him roll a
Probably not.
panic yet, so
I haven't rolled any panic, no, but
okay.
Okay, so just the one from
just
the
in regards to
collision.
just one.
All right. Yep. So
So 2 total,
yeah, 2 total. Yep.
considering that thing.
Because yep, exactly. Thank
You want me to re-roll that heavy machinery roll?
No, it's fine.
No.
So you're working your way up, right? And it's like the clock's ticking, and Mother's like,
Like 30
Almost
seconds
there.
until cryostasis pods open.
Almost there.
And you're getting up. You're getting it up. You're getting it up there. You're getting up there.
Almost there.
15 seconds until cryostasis pods
Fuck us.
And then as you get up to the top, right, you're cutting open that weld. It was really well done. You're able to start trying to push the door open. So give me a strength check to see if you can push it open because they also slag the controls.
Where's my strength? Strength.
Your strength or what skills?
Do you perhaps a stamina? Or survival? Or not survival, sorry, stamina?
You can do a stamina
close
check if you
combat?
want. Yeah, not close combat. Stamina I would allow.
How do you roll strength?
Just, you can roll
you
stamina.
have to
Click on
click.
the stamina skill.
All right.
Okay, now roll
Nice.
1d6.
Got that panic.
Okay, so you hold it together. So you get it, you wedge yourself into there and you push both feet on the door and they push open. You got about 15 seconds to try and figure out how to stop these things from opening.
Oh god, oh fuck, oh shit. Is there anything that like physically could stop like the
Aren't there clamps
the
on them?
cryopad from opening?
There's not, no. The only time they
Can
have
I make
clamps
an
around them is when you inject
observation
them.
to figure out what needs to be done?
Sure.
Or
I'm gonna, as soon as it opens up, if I don't see any like monstrosities in there, run over to those terminals on the cryopods and see if I can override anything with my.
right.
So
Excellent.
that-
I
I'm gonna
got
go to the
Davis's role will actually add 1 to your comtech check, Wilson, because she would notice that. She'd say, get the company man to try to put a lockdown on this.
As they're trying to do that, I go to the front, knowing cryopods at least that they latch and come up from the front. So I want to start torching one of them at least,
Hell yeah.
welding it shut.
You're going to weld it shut. Okay. Do a heavy machinery check. I lost my window. Where'd my window go? Now I'm getting panicky.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
JJ, you should also have
No stress.
an additional stress.
I need to roll stress, correct?
Yeah, you're missing
Um,
stress too.
yes.
Can you tell
What?
the new guys that haven't played this yet with us?
Oh,
I
So
know, I picked up
sorry.
the stress.
so like the character sheet, also I believe that our game mother has it rigged up such that you can click on your token, roll 20, and then do like a +1 in the yellow circle. And I think that's,
Yeah, it
It's
should be
pretty
able
useful.
to. I tried to get it like that. So
yeah. Well, it looks like they're linked to me because it will.
I think they are.
Happen on the token.
should be. Okay, so Cam, you start trying to seal one in, and whenever you look inside, right, you end up seeing there's a human male in there, younger kind of guy, has a mustache, looks kind of like Doug without the long hair. And as you're welding it shut, Wilson starts punching in codes to override everything. And what he manages to do is stop that one pod from opening. And you manage to get that pod to stop from opening. But as you guys do so, the other 3, excuse me, open up. And so-
what's inside of other people? Are they looking people?
There's people. And so the 3 people that they're laying there and they're starting to thaw out. We'll say this one and this one. So the person that you see inside of your pod, the one that you're sealing up, where are you at? There you are. Looks like that. And the one that Wilson managed to stop has what looks to be a former female Marine. So it's kind of crowded in this room now, sorry. I'll put Coop over here. And Reed is the one that you managed to keep from opening up. So Wilson, I'm putting you
Oh,
here.
by the way,
Yes.
the display for the Roll20, which I'm watching, or the Twitch stream, which I'm watching, is showing a blank screen for the map.
Oh, really? Okay, let me
Yes.
double check that. Thank you for letting me know that.
No
let me-
problem. I was trying to
Yeah.
check to see if I could see the characters. You can also shift ping them, by the way. or Shift,
So Shift Z.
and then click, Shift Z when you've got them selected, and they'll pop up real big on the screen for funsies and to show off the art.
There we go. You said Shift Z?
Yeah,
With one
click
of them
them
selected.
and hit Shift Z. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There
wow,
you go.
that's cool. Thanks, that's new.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome.
So there's Cooper. Cooper, Lori, and where did he go? I think that's him. Yeah, the captain. All very
Introducing the backup
slowly.
characters.
Yep, start to slowly awaken. And they're very hard to get moving. They immediately just start rolling over and throwing up and just, they're having a hard time figuring out what's going on.
Right.
They're incredibly dazed. The captain, whose name, by the way, is Wick Johns. He has, basically he has his one little t-shirt on and it's, it has the captain bars on it and everything. Just lays there and just coughs and coughs and coughs. The other two cryopods stay sealed. The one that's Cam's welded shut starts immediately blaring out an alarm that it can't open. And so it's just going back into stasis. So Cooper rolls out of his bunk. You recognize, Wilson would recognize him from the hologram. He immediately just lays on the ground and holds his head and just Cooper's just grabbing his head and just rolling around just in pain. And then you have Wicks, who's just kind of sitting there and he's completely dazed and he kind of tries to get a little bit of moisture in his mouth. He's so dry. Who are you? Who are you? Where are you?
While they're doing that, I'm gonna walk up behind Captain Miller, grab his pack and tug and pull him back towards the door as they're waking up.
Where are we?
We're
Who
here
are
from
you?
the Montero. What happened here?
Who are
Montero.
Doctor, have you been infected?
I've got syringes.
So Cooper kind of looks up and he's like, we've all been inoculated. We've all been
Oh,
inoculated.
cool. Saves me the trouble. So hi.
Where are we?
I need oxygen.
Inoculated with what? For what?
Presumably
There's-
the thing with the stuff.
When we landed on the planet, there's this dust that infects you, and these creatures come out of you.
Came across one ourselves.
No, we killed them all. We killed them all.
We were in the med bay, and what we thought was a corpse attacked us.
That was, I don't know what that was. That's not the same thing. Water, please. I can't in my head, and I can't think.
We don't have it. We didn't bring any water over.
Didn't we catch
No,
one
no, water.
hydration?
We did, but we don't know that
I
she
did.
snagged it.
Oh, hey, water. I'm like,
Davis, where
Jesus,
did you get
but
that?
instead of wine, it's water. Got it from the med bay. Get everything
Whoa.
from the med bay. Med
What
bay
else
cool.
did you get from the med bay?
That's it. Anyway. Have some water on the house.
So who are you giving it to? Right now we have Cooper, Clayton, and
Presumably
Captain
the one who's
Johns.
screaming the loudest.
That would be Cooper.
Give it to Cooper.
So Cooper takes it and immediately pops the hydration. He kind of sits back and he just kind of holds his head. And he says, that wasn't the creature. That wasn't the creature. They're in the med bay. It's different. It's, oh my god, my head.
What creature? What creature are you talking about?
Teeth and claws. Just so about this time is whenever Clayton kind of gets a hold of herself, and she stands up and she just immediately walks over towards the examination room and hits the button to open up the door and walks through and is just walking away towards.
I'm like, hey, you wait.
I'll follow.
We are not. This is not a secure area.
I'm good.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna follow her.
I tumble
We've
past.
seen the
Davis.
schematics.
Follow her.
I know what's in the EEVs. Hopefully, oxygen.
I don't know who you are, but I'm the company rep. I'm a company representative here.
In the examination room, is there like an auto dock?
That's a good question. No.
Okay.
So as that door opens, you're able to see into the examination room. It is an absolute mess in there. There's 2 personal med kits that you can kind of see there, but there's just stuff just like sprayed around all over the place, just like somebody rifled through things.
How does this door look?
They're sealed. No claw marks.
On this one?
Same,
Okay.
no claw marks.
Try and pop this one open?
You can. So you open that up while Clayton, now relieved of anybody messing with her, see that it's a shower and a wardrobe room, like it's a locker room, but it's disgusting. Like, it is absolutely disgusting. Like, imagine the worst bathroom you've ever seen at a truck stop and multiply it by fungus. Okay? There's these, in each of the showers, there's these like weird fungal sacs growing
I
near the
close it
shower
immediately. Ew.
Door closes.
That answered that.
What about this one?
So you open up that one, and you look in, and it's the same thing. It doesn't look like these rooms were sealed though. Like there's no welds or anything like that. There's these fungus-looking, black mold-looking stuff near each of the drains.
I shut it.
You shut it, and it shuts. So
I'm not going to take any air from this place.
Clayton ends up moving over to one of the personal med kits and rifles through it and finds a stem and immediately and she just kind of.
I'm like, so Clayton, the last time you signed an employment contract, how many years was it good for?
My term with Wayland Yutani is like
It's what?
lifetime.
I'm like, oh, fair.
Wait. Welcome to
Things
the
might
crowd.
have there might have been a few changes since you all were last awake. Your ship went missing 75 years ago.
Are you fucking with me?
No. You wish.
You're a ghost ship. We were woke up from a routine run by a motion detector. Your transponder isn't sending anything. You're dark. If it had been for the fact that we almost collided, we never would have even found your SOS.
That can't be right. When we went into in the cryostasis, Ava was supposed to end up handling any of the issues that we had and get to the front because there was that stuff in the air.
Hot shot.
And I'm like, yeah, we've heard that like the air filtration isn't clean either. So I would actually suggest that you guys maybe get in your pods a little while longer so we can go fix that, because I know you've been inoculated, but are you sure that you're safe?
I mean, the inoculations work, but Peterson, I don't know if it was the inoculation or if it was something that he picked up on planet, but he ended up changing into this thing.
All right.
Is that who we found in the med bay?
And thanks for the follow, Gecko. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he Cooper would be the one to tell you. He was the one that did that procedure with the poly pod. How long?
75 years, and I'm really low on oxygen. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I don't want to breathe whatever in your fucking spaceship, and normally I'm super cool about this, but like, kind of a big deal.
I have a question. Would there be extra oxygen in the Daisy?
There very well could be.
And
thanks for the follow.
Junction A2 is right here. Mm-hmm. At this point, do we risk getting one of the oxygen tanks that's been on this ship, or do we send someone back to the Daisy?
I don't know why you're worried about going back to your ship. The air here is fine as long as you take an inoculation. You'll be fine.
I haven't been inoculated.
God. All you have to do is go down to the...
Yeah, I don't want to trust the air.
All you got to do is just go down to the med lab, and Cooper has more samples down there.
I'm like,
sorry to vomit while you're eating.
I want to preserve these inoculations as long as possible. Listen, Captain, I think that some things require certain officer codes to unlock on the bridge. Your vessel is in a very poor state of disrepair and is presently adrift. We don't have the cryopods to bring you on our ship. We're going to need to get your vessel turned around for the port we were headed to.
So, the captain John Wick, kind of sits there and he's rubbing his head and he's like, I don't understand. We were supposed to enter light speed. Later, the Ava 6 was supposed to end up taking care of that because was there a creature still on board? I don't know. Ava 6 is our droid. She's supposed to monitor the ship whenever we're under
droid. What kind
cryosleep.
of droid?
She's a late model hypodermic or Hyperdyne Systems model T61592. She's fine. We never had a problem with her, and we figured with all the dust in the air, it's like we might as well just have her stay up. But you said you intercepted us? Did you say you intercepted us?
You were moving sublight. You still are. Listen, so hold on. Like, would I know what's up? Like, is that a familiar type of synth to me?
Yeah, absolutely. Old model, like 75 years ago, top of the line.
Are
older
they
than
known
the 120
to,
models?
Definitely older than the 120. They're not as twitchy.
Are they known to have issues?
No, they are. They are basically top of the line science models that have no problem with human emotion. Their emotion chips are completely just gone. They're simply there to take care of things while somebody, basically to be helpers, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like, listen, you need to. It's possible that listen, we've been getting movement in this ship while you were all in your pods. It wasn't us. It wasn't you. Whatever was moving around probably iced Eva. All of you need to stay together. We need to get armed, and you need to get ready. If you trust that inoculation, that's on you.
I do. I mean,
to
air is going to fuck you up if we don't get things flowing right.
I'd like to also point out that there were claw marks on the outside of the door here.
Yeah. Can you account for that? I jerk my thumb at the claw-marked door.
No, I don't know. I'm so. Can one of you just please tell me what to do? I don't want to deal with this. We were supposed to be back in normal space, so it's about this time.
Is that Clayton talking?
That was no. Clayton would be the female voice. So Cooper is sitting on the floor holding his head, right? And he's kind of just like sitting there rocking back and forth. And he starts just
grimacing, just holding his head. And he's like, I don't understand. It's a... Oh, God, it hurts! Help me! Help me!
and he starts shaking back and forth, and he's holding his head, and he's just slapping his head as hard as he can. And it's like he's almost going to give himself a concussion. Everybody make a panic check.
Oh,
That's the one that gets everybody in range.
Where's that panic roll, baby?
Yeah,
middle top.
It's like center left roll buttons right under career. 1d3, go down once, panic. 6 and below keeps it together. Pat, nervous twitches, giving everyone in short range of her a stress. I guess is 1 room away counts as short range, right? Or no?
Yeah. Short range is the same room.
Oh, okay.
Beating
Then,
range
Okay,
is
so
next
it's
door.
just you and
go
so
up.
it's just us.
Just
and
Cam.
I drop an item at the game mother's discretion.
Yep, I would say that you would probably drop your flamer because you're staring at this person just beating their head, right? Just completely just slapping his head, screaming at the top of his lungs. And
Hot shot.
as he's doing this, he's shaking and he starts to convulse and he's holding his hands as tight as he can, and his skull starts going like this, like shaking. And then there's this just gout of blood that sprays all across the room, which is probably what made you drop your flamer. And there's this inhuman scream that, as this white and red covered creature just erupts out of this person's head, it squeals at all of you and it looks at you with sightless eyes, and it opens up its toothy mouth and hisses at you, as you know, with this unearthly sound. And that's whenever we do, let's see here. And it pulls itself out of Cooper's head and leaps at Vanessa Miller.
Oh.
Doing its signature attack. So the signature attack on
If I
this
weren't
one-
wearing a spacesuit, I would have dropped my sunglasses.
let's see here.
Oh, no.
Sorry. I
Fuck me
I was
two ways till
too
Sunday.
excited. Let's see. Sorry, signature attack. So as this is what we call a bloodburster. It's a fresh neomorph. So it's this white kind of skeletal looking thing. If you saw Covenant, it's the thing that attacked that came out of the one guy's back, and attacked them in the field. So its signature attack for a roll of 5 is a leg bite. With a snarl, the bloodburster bites the victim's leg. Roll for the attack using 6 base dice, damage 2. If the attack causes any damage, it automatically inflicts a critical injury.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So
let's see
Yeah,
history.
roll your armor for the win.
Well, we'll see what it gets on his dice first.
How fucking big is
Yeah.
this thing?
it's probably
Alright, so
about
that is
that big.
I'm pretty sure that this is going to be impossible because both of my armors would need to hit to stop 2 damage.
That's okay. Better than not.
Well, 1. So I think that means that I go down 1, and then you want me to roll my own d66, or is it a certain critical injury?
It is a certain critical injury. Sorry, I'm trying to grab the
Broken
neomorph.
leg, probably.
Or severed leg artery? I could be like 1 turn from bleed out. Who
Ooh,
knows?
yeah, no, that would be worse. Damn. Fuck us
there
for
it goes.
knowing those systems too well.
I know, right?
Right.
So the critical injury is inflicting critical injury number 53. So 53
Oh, that's
is
the artery.
that is the leg
Goddamn.
artery.
That is leg artery.
Ah,
Yep.
shit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, guys. I'm assuming that I'm instantly broken as part of that. But
Let's see here. It is fatal. It does put you at instantly broken.
all right. So
Fuck,
all right. So
that's-
like all my HP is gone and I'm bleeding out, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Yay.
So
Fuck.
we roll
So-
initiative now?
Whenever I have a surprise attack from an enemy like this, what I like to do is you guys now have the initiative. So you
Oh.
all get to go before the enemy gets to go again.
Do we get to choose who goes first? Because I've got
Absolutely. You can go in whatever order you wish.
Well, fuck
Little
that
pistols
thing.
over here, I think, should go first.
I'm probably just splayed up against the wall right now watching
I
this
do
all
have one
happen.
reload, but I think I'm out and I panic, which is the one that does the same thing that I already did. Anyway. I deal 2 damage. Does that do anything?
Absolutely. So these rounds end up hitting it, and it squeals as you end up hitting it. And if nobody else hits it, it's going to take off running now.
Hey, boys!
I got nothing to
help
shoot
over
with.
here!
I got a
The
torch.
rest of you are up.
Counting
I got
towards
the torch.
fucking Jax. I don't give a shit. Just help!
Is that flamer laying near me?
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be in the same zone. So, yep.
Okay.
Fast
I'm
action,
gonna.
pick up.
I'll quickly run over and grab that and try and torch this thing.
It's
Okay.
bonus 0, damage 2, range medium, ranged combat tick, and fire intensity 9.
So roll ranged.
Yep.
So
Amazing.
you end up firing off your flamethrower. Right? Maybe you're just not used to using it, but you completely miss the creature, and it's kind of doing one of these, hopping around and squealing at you at the
Shit,
top of
fuck,
its
fuck,
lungs.
fuck, shit!
Wilson,
Yeah, I'll push. I forgot you can do that in this game.
yeah, you
can't
gain
push
an
off
extra
your
stress
stress
before you make the roll.
First.
But you can't. If I remember right, you can't push on combat rolls.
Oh, you can.
Oh, okay.
Wait, really?
That was always my impression. That combat rolls were under a. You cannot push any attack roll. Excuse me.
Amazing.
We
I
may
think
be
we've
doing
been, I think
wrong
we've been
on
playing
people's
this
side.
wrong for like over. No, it's perfectly possible though. That would be very much like us. But yeah,
Yeah.
my bad. Sorry for
No.
incorrectly informing you, Wilson.
You are good. We are. This is the second time I've run one of these, so you are solid. But I can double check on that. I got my book here.
It's the 40th, but hey, we don't always read the book.
Oh, let's see here. P, pushing rolls. Pushing dice rolls, page 60. Give me 1 second. I will double check.
Yeah, I had, well, actually, I had the opinion that we couldn't push dice rolls on combat in the very beginning, but I don't know. I kind of figured after a while everybody was kind of doing it. So
From like what I saw, it's like the rules will explicitly tell you cannot push this roll, and it's only for things like death rolls.
But we might be wrong.
I'll let you push it. You know what? I'll let you push it because I'm remembering this from memory, and it doesn't specifically state in here. So go ahead until I find another where I saw that at. But you got to
See, it's
increase your stress
especially
by 1
fun.
before you roll.
Indeed.
And
It's
if it-
especially fun.
Do what now before I roll?
You gotta
tick up
increase your stress.
You tick up your stress by 1 before you do.
If you
Oh, right,
panic,
for pushing it.
you're out of ammo. That's the fun part.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the 1 reload is on me.
Pushing's on page 59.
Oh, you got to
Yeah.
roll another d6.
I added the other stress and it didn't put it in there.
That's
Strange.
yeah, that is
do you want
weird.
me
'cause
to-
I see it on your token.
Yeah.
Roll
Yeah,
one
just
more
roll
D6.
1d6.
You can also click. You can also click the basis base dice stress dice. You can click and insert a custom amount to roll.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Okay.
just
That's a bummer.
Nope.
So, nope, another one of these things. It's just like,
oh god, oh fuck. Oh.
As he's finishing up with his flames, I run and see if I can try and hit it with my little torch.
okay. You run and try to hit it with your little torch. That's going to be a close combat check. So go ahead and do a close combat check, but I haven't used the torch as a... Yikes. Okay, so that'll end up hitting. Okay.
And then
You
I
go
guess
ahead and... Go ahead.
I was about to say like it's power, but he has another power thing. So if food or water aren't going to matter in this adventure, he could put his torch's power 5 into food or water and roll that.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, let's go ahead. Actually, you rolled panic. What I'm going to say, just as to speed things up, is say that it automatically is going to deduct from the power of the torch.
Fair.
I think that's because I didn't make him roll on a different one. I completely forgot to do that. So I'm going to put his underneath food. That's a good idea. Yeah. There we go. All right. So you end up hitting it, and it just screams bloody murder and just kind of falls over and starts like flopping on the ground and then slowly curls up into a little ball.
One should hope that means it's dead, but I have my doubts.
Shit. I rush over to Captain Miller and assess the situation. Is there anything I can do?
There's a med pack nearby. I'm gonna go grab some medical equipment from there.
My character gestures to her bag. I've got a bunch. Just take whatever you need. Fuck. And also take one of the syringes. Stick her up with it. Shit.
I think I've got like, I don't know how long. I can't remember perfectly from memory how long, but I think you guys might have like a round before I start making my death rolls.
Yeah, you do. They do. So basically, Wilson gets to go. The rest of them get to go once, and then you're going to start doing your death rolls.
Save me. It's funny because I'm actually like the best person to heal people, and I'm like the person who's going to die.
You got the Black Hawk Down injury too.
I did.
Yeah, so presumably, yeah, we're gonna take it in turns, or how's it?
Figure it out quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some whatever medical equipment they have in that examination room there, and try and save Miller. I was just trying to find what role that would be.
Medical aid. It's at the bottom.
It's medical aid, but I'm double checking. So the medical personal med kits add +2 to your medical roll to try and heal him, but you get a -1 for the injury type. So you only add +1 to your medical roll.
Okay. Hey.
So you end up running a tourniquet around. You're able to reach in there with a set of forceps, unlike the medics in Black Hawk Down, which was sad. Grab it, pinch it close, dump in the quick seal, and you're able to end up fixing that artery.
And
you're back on your feet.
Mother, I would like to, after our dearest captain is back on her feet, stick her with one of the syringes.
Because I was about to say, your suit has a break.
Your suit's gotten a puncture.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah. Can I take your oxygen? I'll inoculate you.
Here's the thing. There's still like CO2 and shit in the air, isn't there?
Yes.
Like I'm gonna be like, no, and also
the inoculation.
And running is a slow action for me now, right?
Correct.
All right, awesome. I'm gonna after I've been stuck by her, I kind of like push her back a bit and say, "Everyone, back in your pods now."
So Clayton is getting her head around her, and while she seems terrified, she doesn't particularly seem surprised. Like, it's not like, oh my God, what the hell just came out of that dude's head? It's like, oh, thank God it didn't get me. So she's looking around and she's like,
you are not in charge here.
I'm
Our
like,
captain is in charge here.
Funny.
And if he's not in charge, I am in charge.
I'm like, bitch, you don't have a gun. Get in the cryo pod now.
My character like reloads her gun.
I'm gonna pull rank. Yeah, I'm gonna pull
I don't
rank.
see you with a gun either, there, broke leg.
You're no longer in charge here.
With me, honey.
Real quick, while Wilson was doing the bandaging, what did he do with the flaky? Flake and bake.
Whatever, ask him.
Wilson, what'd you do with the flamer when you were saving him with 2 hands?
I dropped it. It's laying on the floor there.
Cool. I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. That is basically the end of Act 1, believe it or not. That was supposed to happen probably about an hour ago. So we're kind of like in the middle of Act 2. We're in like 2.2. So I'm going to be sending off your new agendas for Act 2 now that Cooper's head has exploded. And award story points for those who completed their agenda. So I will be sending those off in Discord.
Nice.
That. So at this point, we were saying that Clayton is combination of Wilson's newfound effect. Vanessa Miller wants to go ahead and try pulling rank as a commander, and you absolutely may.
All right, because I know that, like, technically speaking, like, she's not under me, but I'm just like trying to make what arguments I can.
You can definitely try.
All right. Very well then. I'm not sure what a stunt would be used for on that, but all three successes into get in the cryopods. Oof, never mind.
Once again, I don't think you know who you are talking to. And you can put that gun away before it ends up getting used on you.
Wow, do you really want to try and take that out of my hands, Karen? Because sorry, what did you say?
I want to speak to your manager.
He's actually right over here. His name is Miss Miller.
Yeah.
Did you not just see what happened?
In charge here.
I understand what's going on with that. Okay? And you want me to get back in the cryopods? We need to get the fuck off of this ship is what we need to do.
Why don't
Do you understand what happened?
What? Yeah. Do you understand what? I mean, if we understand it better, maybe we can get ourselves safely off the ship. If we, that makes kind of sense, doesn't it? The more we know, the safer we can be off the ship.
I'm sorry. Who are you talking to, peasant?
The person with the gun is talking to the person.
I'll talk to you with the gun. I'll talk to you, not this dirty hobo with the torch.
The dirty hobo with the torch is with me.
I'm like, all right. I'm gonna turn to like the other people and be like, listen, you saw what happened to Cooper. Do you want to die?
So John's here, is the captain of the ship, and he looks completely out of sorts and terrified, and he's like, I thought Cooper was inoculated. Maybe he didn't take it. And I don't know. We sat down on LV 1113, and there was ancient ruins there. Wait, I'm not talking as Karen, right? Okay, good. Whew.
No.
All right, good. I was like, that's going to be weird. We had a full complement of people here. We're the last survivors. The science team collected these artifacts, and I guess we brought back spores with us, and they ended up creating those things. Cooper developed the inoculation. Why wouldn't he? I don't have a headache. Why wouldn't he take it?
Were those in that ceramic-like container?
No, that is the artifact that we brought back with us.
What do you know about the artifact?
I don't know anything. I'm not a scientist. I just captained this ship. That guy over there in that pod that you sealed up, not the one torched, but the other one. No, it was the one torched. He's one of our medic scientists. He's both a medic and a scientist.
So the spores you're talking about, they're covered in the showers. We just looked at them like 5 minutes ago. They're covered. Where did they come from?
One second. So Miller, you go and check Cooper's body, and you find in his pocket 2 inoculations.
All right, so I'm going to pull them out, and I'm going to be like, these wouldn't happen to be the inoculations you thought Cooper took, would they?
That doesn't make any sense. He made that. And it neutralizes this growth from these spores and just makes it a tumor.
Like it neutralized the guy downstairs who got back up after being vivisected?
That's... What?
Are you going to put your faith in a dead man, or are you going to take your chances on getting back to a real medical facility? Listen, whatever was done It was an insufficient first draft. These need to be taken back for a proper analysis. Your only hope of being... Listen, it didn't progress while he was in cryo. Get in there, get on ice, let us handle this.
No, look. And he pulls down his shirt, and there's a scar running down. It was obviously done by a Pauline system. It's very, very well sealed. And he says, I had one of those things in me, and he gave me the inoculation, and then they just removed it. It was only this big, but it came out fine. And that was well before this situation got out of hand. The inoculations work. I don't know why Cooper wouldn't take it.
Do you have any information in the ship's stores that would give us the knowledge that he had behind the inoculations?
No, Flynn was... Pause 1 sec. Everybody do an air supply check.
Fuck me. Watch me die right now.
So Miller and Wilson. Nice. Need to remove one from their air supply. Says... I don't know anything about this stuff. I told you, I'm just the captain of this ship. I've lost a lot of people now, and going back in the cryo sleep is not the way to do it. You need to get Reed out. She's a warrior. And you get freaking Flynn out, because he could probably tell us about all this stuff, because I don't know anything.
I'm like, all right, but you're willing to tell us that we need to unthaw everyone, even though you see... I'm like, hold on. I checked Cooper. Does he have scars where something would have been removed?
No.
That's weird. I'm like, hold on. So you need to take the inoculation and get the surgery, right?
If you have signs of a growth, yeah. I
got scratched. Is that enough?
Oh, God, I don't know. Yes?
What
did
information
you
do you have
breathe
that
in the
supports
spores?
that?
Probably.
Would there have been a rupture in my suit? Have I breathed in the spores?
You probably
If you're asking me as GM, absolutely.
All right. Okay. So, does Vanessa know that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I would be like, shit. Yes. I'm like, all right. Listen.
You broke up, Pat. Pat, you broke up.
Yeah, Pat, you're breaking up.
You're going into whale talk.
I just have been
By her being
There we
frozen
go.
like this, I imagine she was stabbing you with inoculation.
Oh, but yeah. So I'm gonna say like, all right, listen. I need whatever surgery you guys got then, and Leah gave me the inoculation. Okay. We'll wake them up and have them do the job, but we need to be sure. Like everyone, show me your wounds. Show me your scars.
How much time are we talking about here?
How much time?
Yeah, how much time will it take to do that whole crew?
If they've already got the surgery and the inoculation, I think I'm the only person who's breathed this in.
So you're the only one that needs it done.
Well, we need to check all of these people. Everyone, show me your scars.
So
You heard him.
Clayton looks at Leah and is like, and she shows, and she had something removed from right under her grip.
All right. So
The other two are still in their cryopods.
All right. I'm gonna be like, all right, Captain. This is the life of your crew. If you trust that we need Reed and Flynn awake, and you're certain that the inoculation is going to protect them, and they've had it.
Sorry. That wasn't supposed to happen. Wrong button.
All right,
Wrong button. Sorry.
I'm like Wilson. Clayton is your problem.
Did we lose? Oh, there she is. Who just screamed?
me because of the scream.
Captain Miller! Captain Miller!
What? Yes. What's happening? Oh God.
Captain Miller! It's Rye! It's Rye!
Right, what's happening?
Yes, Rock?
Mother's contacting me and saying that the displacement drive is malfunctioning, that cascade failure is imminent, and that the fission reactor overload is going to happen in T-minus 10 minutes.
Oh.
Everybody, increase your
Turning
stress
off the
level by
ship.
1.
I'm going to say, Cam, pop them open. Captain,
Captain, it's the Montero that's saying that, not your ship, it's the Montero.
I know. Listen, we need to go to the Montero. Hold on, wait. So, like, all those problems, do they sound like something that we can fix in 10 minutes?
You can try and contact Mother and stop the countdown.
Okay, yeah. Can I contact her from here?
Yeah.
I'm like, Mother, this is Captain Vanessa Miller. I am ordering you. Stop the countdown. There's to be none of that. Ex-native.
Just go ahead and stop that.
I need you to stop.
Captain Miller, this
And
is
stop o'clock, Mother.
6500. Be advised, underneath Special Order 966, the ship will continue self-destruct in minus 9 minutes, 30 seconds.
You're not really coming through very well with the sound effect.
I did hear him, though.
He said he's under strict orders. Order 966 is preventing that to happen. Am I correct?
Let me.
Yeah.
Under Order 966, ship will continue self-destruct.
Mother, what is Order 966?
Why?
Order 966 is classified.
I'm going to shout, Wilson, what is Order 966?
I don't know why the Montero would need to self-destruct. It sounds like we need to get this ship up and running and commandeer it instead.
I'm like, Clayton, what is Order 966?
Clayton would say, she just shrugged her shoulders. I don't know. Ask him. I've been asleep for how fucking long?
All right.
Captain, that's bullshit.
I'm going to say...
What? No.
I'm like, listen, we need to go back for Rye. Rye, meet us in the shuttle port. We're coming back with Daisy.
Are we going to scuttle the Montero?
Put your airsuit on.
Cam,
We don't have a choice.
Cam, Mother is self-destructing. Even if we could stop the self-destruct sequence, can we fly the Montero without Mother?
No, Cam, you can't.
That's a good point. We could kill Mother. Could pull a Hal fucking 180 on her.
Listen, the company has spiked our Mother unit. I don't know why, and I don't like any of this. But I think that right now, what we need to do is get Rye out of there alive.
Yeah, first.
I agree, we need to get Rye.
So I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna be like, Captain, we will, like, I would say, like, Cam, like, unseal the one-sealed cryopod, and I'll be like, Captain, do whatever you gotta do, but fix the air on this fucking ship. And I have to go save my crew member.
She's got a compression suit. Why didn't she come in through the door?
Oh wait, can Cam like spacewalk?
She could.
Yeah, I
But
mean...
Van, you, me, Daisy.
Does she have?
Daisy's
can
the
she do it
ship.
in 10 minutes?
Could she move away from the ship and basically scuttle over? Probably not.
What if
it's pretty
she used
far.
Space-Tub ASSO 400 harpoon grappling gun?
That's only got like 100 feet of rope on it.
What if she jumped out of...
What I'm hearing is
Space
the only
I mean, she
reliable.
could, but here's the problem.
It's not gonna get her clear.
Even if she got out, right? Here's the major problem. That ship is so close to your current ship that it's going to destroy them both.
We need to get there.
Yep.
Oh, is it? So like, do we still have local? Like, if we got to the bridge, would we have local impulse control? Could we steer it away?
Of this one?
if we got to the bridge of our own ship, the Montero.
Oh yeah, you definitely could. Right.
Says, right, I have control of the ship up here. I can try and set it for automatic.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, Rye, you need to point it away from this ship. We are coming over to get you. And I mean, like, I think like we're moving for Junction 8 too.
I'm fucking down that junction ladder. Honestly, like, do I have to roll mobility? I'm gonna slide down this shit.
Nope. No need to roll.
Yeah, I'm right behind him.
Okay.
I ain't wasting any time.
Give me 1 second here while I get everything kind of moving again. Let's see here. This would be. I'll go back to this one.
Mother be like, execute special order 966.
Order 666.
Is the red alert too loud for you guys? It's still going, right?
No.
I hear it. Yeah, it's trying
Okay,
to.
good.
All right.
As long as
The
you're
goal
not
is
bothered
try to
then.
make it a little rough. Okay, so Rye comes back across and she says,
I'm gonna try to put it on automatic, and I'll just bounce out of an airlock.
All right, and are we gonna have to go like collect her or?
Well, I mean, otherwise she's just gonna float away.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'm still headed for the shuttle with Davis, and like I don't know if do we want.
I'm right behind him.
Like out of character, do we want to split the party here? Because I kind of don't want to leave the NPCs alone, but on the other hand, like I don't want to like double the time it takes to manage these situations.
Yeah, I was
willing
gonna
to
say
go
I'm
alone.
staying here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm willing to go alone. By the way, if
Vanessa would come with you because
it really only is gonna take me.
that's true. And actually, wait a minute. I will slow you down because I'm a slow action run. Oh fuck. God. Yeah. So I guess Cam, do you want to go with Davis?
Cam?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right, and you unsealed the last cryopod for the because I think it's the form.
I didn't. I locked it, but I don't have time.
Okay.
I'll drop the torch.
All right, I'll pick up the torch.
I drop it and I fall after Davis.
I'll be
Yeah.
staying here trying to get those open with them.
Come on,
I get over
buddy.
I get over the comms and I tell Rye to suit up and grab the Gatling gun too.
Yeah, suit up and grab anything in the ship we want, which is to say, fucking anything that's not
harpoon,
nailed down.
power loader.
grab all of the helium-3.
You're over encumbered. You're walking too slow.
Yeah, the helium-3 is fucked. But
So Rye comes back across the radio and she says,
I think I might have it set. I don't know. Hold on. I'm staying here. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out.
and so you can hear her clacking away as she tries to figure out how to get the ship pointed away from the current ship. And she's not a pilot. She's a mechanic. So you guys are. So who's leaving? Davis
I
and.
am.
Yeah. So how do I?
I got you.
I'm piloting. Cam's helping.
Okay, so that would take you to
Do I
here.
have to roll piloting, presumably?
You're not. Well, you're not quite there yet, right? Because you're at right here. Right?
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Yeah. So we're here.
Pat.
Gotta
Roll,
pop out sign sector.
Roll one panic die. Not to panic. Just roll one. 1d6 is fine, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys start to make it out towards the Davis, or sorry, Daisy. Make sure to do an air supply check for me. You get in and you start taking off. Cam's lucky on these freaking air supply checks, man.
it's keeping it together. Got that controlled breathing.
That's what you get when you work in the cargo holds. Big heavy equipment.
So
I
nice.
only rolled twice. So.
That's okay. We'll count it for the next one too. Go ahead and do a pilot check for me.
Oh, nice. I like that. Yeah, you got it, boss.
and then I'll handle Wilson and Miller.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to come through.
That's cool.
One success, but fuck
Yeah, but
me, I've got a roll panic.
Oh wow!
God. I don't know if you like care to use it in this instance because I think that's going to be like seek cover or something that's not super relevant. But there is a special piloting a like vehicle like ship turn panic roll table.
That's a bad one.
Wow.
Yeah, no, 13 is very, very not good.
Oh wow. Let me open up. Jesus.
Yeah. So
you decide to slam your ship into the other one. Oh man, wait, hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
Trying to find the panic roll for.
While you're looking, I'm gonna pee real quick.
Oh,
yeah,
thanks for the update. Minor component damage. Starship panic roll.
Oh,
Run to
shit.
safety.
Yeah.
You can't take it anymore. You must leave your station and flee to a safer area of the ship, be it a cabin, the galley, or somewhere else. Your stress level decreases by 1, but every friendly PC who witnesses this increase must immediately do a panic roll. So as soon as P-Pants gets back, he's got to do a panic roll, and you run back to get oxygen, maybe.
Yeah, so what I'm assuming is I get oxygen, I inoculate myself, and I take a nap relief. So I don't know how long that's all going to take, but presumably the ship's kind of fucked while I'm doing that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, absolutely.
I got a 1 success on the piloting, so I may be steering us in the right direction, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so while he's off doing his thing, I'm
the least reliable pilot ever.
That's good. You're playing it to the hilt. So Wilson and Miller. So the captain is still literally sitting in his pod because he's been under hypersleep for 70 years or whatever, and he's just like dazed and he has no idea what's going on. And he says, he's like, you guys got to get Flynn and Reed out. You got to get them both out. And so Clayton kind of works her way up into here about this time and says to Wilson, she's like, sorry, where's my voice at? There it is.
So you're a company, huh?
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Company comes first, right?
Of course.
Okay. Flynn, he's got a lot of knowledge about this stuff. Reed might be good to pull out too because she actually knows how to. She was in the USCFC.
It's kind of hard for me to hear you over the alarm. I don't know if that's just me.
No. It's fine. Because I'm dealing with you guys now anyway. So she says, she's like, Flynn knows what he's doing with these artifacts. Okay, Reed needs to get out of her pod because she actually knows how to use a gun.
And we're away from everyone when she's saying this.
I mean, she's kind of like she's not hiding it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I've got the torch, and I'm probably just like trying to like unseal the sealed cryopod. Why do I keep calling them medpods?
Probably because I called it that once and it just sticks. Go ahead and do a heavy machinery check.
All right, and would that be with a +2 for the torch? All right.
Yep. And so,
we need to get the ship up and running and back to port. And I think the full crew would be required to do this.
okay. So good, you hold it together, you don't lose it, so you manage to open it up, and as soon as it opens up, like as soon as you get done with the weld, that door just pops open, underneath emergency conditions, and he immediately just sits up out of hypersleep, breathing as hard as he can. Reed, on the other hand, comes out fairly normal. I'll get back to you guys in just a second. So while you were gone, Hermes, we had a problem.
Yep, I heard.
So the ship is aiming towards the Montero, but it no longer has a pilot at the helm.
The main ship? No,
You are in Daisy right now, right? The little shuttle, and
Cronus.
you're not in the Cronus anymore. You're on Daisy.
Daisy.
You are
Oh,
heading in the direction of Montero, but there's no pilot at the helm.
what?
I'm taking some drugs in the back. Yeah. It's
Oh
all
my
gonna be
god.
fine.
Okay. Then fuck it. I'm immediately taking control.
Okay, you also need to do a panic roll before you do that. 7. So you get nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range, which doesn't include you right now, Davis. You need to increase your stress level by 1. Cam?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so increase your stress level by 1. And then do a pilot check at -2.
Can I use my story point?
Yes?
Okay. What does that get me?
Automatic success. Like, it'll
Okay.
get you 1 automatic success.
You still got to make the roll, though.
Oh, okay. -2?
Yep.
Good thing you
Good
did.
thing you use that point. Yeah.
Huh.
So, as you start to aim the ship at the Montero, you see the back engine starting to light up, and you see one of the airlocks on the side pop open, and somebody literally jump out and immediately hit their thrusters on their suit. The Montero begins to take off into the distance, slowly gaining speed. And you can see Rai kind of floating around in nothingness. You're able to get in her direction and possibly pick her up. But you're going to have to do one more roll for that.
Okay.
So it'd be pilot check, same roll, -2.
-2?
Yep.
Have I recovered it all by now? Or am I still
After
picking
this
up
roll.
that?
After this roll, you'll recover.
Good thing. Good thing.
Roll panic. All your agility rolls are at -2 until your panic stops. So you are under panic right now. So this would be about the time that Davis comes out of her panic. What are you going to do?
So, all right. I was panicking, right? And what I
Yes.
said I'd do probably when I found cover is take my nap relief and probably also inoculate myself. But did I at least get a chance to take my nap relief?
Yes.
Okay. All my stress.
I would imagine that was part of your panic, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I need to. Oh, fuck! Oh, back to business. Shit. Ah. Ooh. Shit. Okay. Calming down. Ah. Calming down. Okay. All right. Fly the ship. Fly the ship. Fly the ship. Piloting roll.
-3.
I feel like I get bumped out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I at
reroll.
-3? Then I get no success. All right.
No,
Then
go ahead and
do
re-roll if you roll
a-
underneath -3.
Oh, you want? I just figured that there would be no successes, but I'm down to re-roll that. Yeah.
Yeah. Without pushing
-3.
it, I would
Okay.
prefer to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Cam ends up he gets the shakes and he's trying to aim the ship towards his friend and he can't do it. And that's about when you come in and what happens.
I say, hey, Cam, you did great. Move over a little bit. All right, this one goes over here. God, you fits with the thing. Don't fucking touch that next time. Got that one too. Fuck that. All right, we're on the right track. Okay, I need you to press that nozzle and tell me what that reads out, because we are coming close and hot, and she is floating in space. So tell me real quick what that says. Okay. Thrusters! And I probably slow down just in time to, like, maybe give her a chance of grabbing onto our ship.
So you can, as you get closer, you can just register the absolute panic that is in her face. There's a ship careening towards her. She just sent one off to its demise. But you managed to slow down enough. She kind of scrambles a hold onto the side of the ship and managed to get a hold of a rung on right where the airlock is. So she's able to get on board. It's at this time that the Montero explodes in this bright flash of light as the fusion drives completely go critical and shut down. It takes us a few seconds, but the blast wave hits you and hits the other ship and shakes everything. Luckily, it's far enough away that it doesn't do any damage, and we can continue on. So now I'm going to take care of
If I may, I
Flynn.
would like to, like, spin it so that the belly, not her. That's it.
What's that?
Oh, if I may, I'd like to spin the daisy so that the belly gets hit, not the portion that Rye is coming on it.
Absolutely. She would manage to get in before the wave hit. Yep. No, absolutely. Everybody's safe. So back to Wilson and Miller. So Flynn is starting to come out. Clayton walks over and hands him some hydration, gets him going. And the Reed immediately comes out of her hypersleep and she's swinging. Like she's ready to out and she's taking a minute to recover. So we're back to you guys.
All right. I'm like, situation is fucked. Your dear Cooper is dead. He didn't take his inoculation for some reason. I found these on him, so he's got plenty. And something that one of the people who was supposed to be dead got back up after 75 years, which, by the way, it's been. So have fun fixing the air scrubbers. If I were you, I'd find a gun. And I'm going to head for one of these two EVA lockers because I need oxygen.
Did did you leave that flamer here, or did you take that with you?
I took it with me.
Okay.
Oh, shit, yeah, I'm the only person of our party who has a weapon right now, and it's a melee one. Oh.
Did you inoculate yourself, Lee, by the way?
I think you inoculated me, right?
Yeah, I think I did. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. So we're down one. I'm going to take that off my inventory.
Yeah, and I've got 2 inox on me.
So I've got 3.
Captain Miller, might I take one of those syringes?
And I'm like, indeed. And I offer, I would give Wilson one of the 2 syringes that I looted off of Cooper.
Okay, I'll pocket that for now.
Yeah,
in case we need it.
And with that, I'd be like Wilson, we probably shouldn't split up. You and I are going to need more oxygen. You more than I, because you haven't been exposed yet. That'll be in the EVA lockers.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. What's the situation? Is the captain still just like sitting in his cryopod?
Yeah, he's literally not doing anything. Flynn, on the other hand, is kind of getting up and he's taking the hydration and he's, throwing up, getting it all out of his system. But he seems to be recovering pretty well. Reed's already out of her cryopod and heading off to the examination room to pick up clothes and start getting,
Can I make a medical aid just to assess because obviously Cooper did some funky shit before he went down, right?
Yep.
Can I just make sure the captain or everybody else isn't giving me signs. Would that be medical aid?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll medical aid. So you notice that Johns, the captain, right? You're kind of just walking around, looking people over. That his skin is a little crusty. Like it looks like it's just dry. That's probably due to a long period in hypersleep. Flynn doesn't seem to be exhibiting that. Reed has it a little bit, but it doesn't look too out of sorts. It just looks like really dry skin.
Yeah. Although they all have been in cryo the same amount of time, right?
Correct.
If I like look at any of the consoles, can I like see anything about like the data of the people inside, like life signs?
Yeah, you'd be able to pull that info up, and it
Could I compare Cooper's to everyone else?
everybody's the same.
Even Cooper.
Yep.
Oh. Do I see anything off?
Just that his skin looks way more crusty than the other two.
Oh wait, Cooper's as well.
Oh,
Like the
sorry,
dead guy?
Cooper. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
Cooper has none of that crust on him. He is absolutely 100% pristine, beautiful old man skin.
Oh. And what about Clayton? She looking crusty?
Little tiny bit, not very much.
Okay. And in terms of like the cryo records, does the cryopod, anything it's recording, give an indication that there's something off about Daniel Cooper?
Nope.
Biologically?
He was put into cryo sleep at the same time, and went under the same exact way as everybody else.
Fuck. So I guess we don't really have a way to know if someone's gonna pop.
Captain Miller, I see you're assessing these individuals. Did you find anything?
I'm gonna say Cooper's didn't seem to have quite the same dry skin that everybody else has a touch of. I think it could be related to the inoculation.
What are you talking about?
Interesting.
The captain, Wick says. He's already itching at his skin. He's kind of like, what do you mean?
I'm like, well, Captain, are you? You don't look well, Captain.
I'm fine. I was just, how long? What's the longest you ever put in hypersleep? This has got to be some kind of record.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I was born before you got in this cryopod.
Yeah.
After you got in
Just
this
dried.
cryopod.
I always had shitty skin, man. Genetics.
Listen, sure, but so one of the cryopods downstairs medpods downstairs is still valid, right? Like it's still functional.
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, listen, Captain, let's be real here. Your ass is still sat there. Hop on my, you come with me, and
You're going to live.
get yourself to get in the examination room and get yourself together. After that, I'm dragging you down to the med bay. Clayton, we're all trying to survive here, and we can tell Weyland-Yutani what happened when we reach port. Agreed?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's fine.
What a bitch!
I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, and I'm like, yeah, like Reed's already getting dressed, but I'm gonna be like, Flynn, Reed, if you have radios, set them to frequency 74.4 or whatever the fuck we have ours on, and I'm gonna say if you can get on comms, get on our comms. There's an air problem in here. It's not gonna stand long term. Mother unit said something about purging the air scrubbers earlier. I need you to look into that after you get dressed and armed. I don't want anybody to leave too far from everyone else. There's safety in numbers. Wilson and I are about to go get re-up on oxygen tanks.
So
That was to
Reed,
us, right?
Reed gets her.
No,
She's
it's
got
these people.
camouflage utilities right from her
Yep.
time at the Corps, and she kind of puts it on. She throws a headset on, and she says,
Like, there's no weapons here. All the weapons are up in the armory. So that's going to be the first place we need to stop. Do you see that thing that popped out of his head? There might be more around here. He's sit there and tell you that if they cleared everything off. I can tell you that they didn't. There's still some of those shits running around here.
I'm like, yeah, I agree. We need to get hardware, but I also need to not suffocate to death.
Good point, Captain Miller. I think being able to breathe is a priority over having firearms.
Just take your helmet off. The air is breathable. It's just got a little CO2. Whenever I was out on the frontier, out on the front line, it was way worse than this.
I'm like, I think there's a little bit something extra in this air, to be perfectly honest with you.
Oh, yeah, hey, thanks. Sorry, one sec. Brian, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that, buddy.
Oh, God. Pat back up.
But yeah, so like Miller's like, all right, listen, I'm just gonna step 2 rooms over and get oxygen tanks. I've got a torch. And also, how long have I been in this room with them? It's been 10 minutes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Would you consider it like, I'm assuming that it's not a safe location, considering it's literally not a safe location. Because like, yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's not a safe location.
I don't think there's a safe location on this ship, to be honest. I think I'm at 1 HP, and that's just how it is. All right, I'm gonna be like, yeah, just like literally, just like give me like a minute. I'm gonna go get some oxygen tanks with Wilson. We're gonna be back, and we will head for the armory. As one, I have a cutting torch. I'll take point.
Why don't you give that to me and I'll take points? You look like you're all kinds of fucked up.
I'm like, you know what? The first logical thing, that's the first reasonable thing someone on the ship has told me. And is there any way to like make a sense motive assessment about like whether or not I think that I trust her? Or am I just gonna like...
Reed comes across as one of those people that if she wanted to kill you, she would walk up to you and say, I am going to kill you, and then murder you. Right?
Oh yeah,
there would never be a knife in the back.
She's not Clayton. Yeah.
Oh, Clayton probably is already fitting you for, a dirt nap. But no, Reed wants to be safe.
Yeah, I will come up to Reed and I will give her the torch, and I will lean in as I do so and say, I think Clayton knows a lot more than anybody else here. Keep an eye on her.
Holy shit.
No.
Thanks for all the gift subs.
I said,
I haven't.
hot shot.
I haven't trusted that bitch in a while, so don't worry about it.
I'll give an
Captain Miller.
Smart woman. Yes,
Captain Miller, what's the plan once we have this armament?
Once we're armed, we make sure that the ship is livable and all systems are nominal. I would say once we're armed, we'll head to the bridge and take control from there, see what the situation is, see if we can get a read on that synth that should have a connection to the mother unit. In fact, mother unit, where's EVA 6, the synth?
Captain Miller, this is Mother. I am unable to locate Ava 6 at this time. She is somewhere in the ship, but sensor readings are being cloudy.
Understood. They could have iced her. She's probably busted up in a white splatter somewhere in a corridor. But yes, Wilson, I believe we get oxygen, get armaments, and seize the bridge.
Once we're armed, I'll escort the other captain here to the med bay myself.
Understood, Wilson. I think that would be I stop halfway through that, remembering who you are, and I'm like...
Sorry.
And I'm thinking, do I let Wilson hold the bridge, or do I let Wilson take him to the med bay? And I'm just like, we'll handle that once we're armed. The situation could evolve. But yeah, I will try and duck out for that oxygen tank. Hopefully nothing happens. But I have a lot. I'm weaponless. I've given the torch to Reed.
So Reed grabs the torch, kind of checks to see how much power it's got left in it, and it's like, let's go. She takes the front.
All right. Yeah, so I guess we move. I'm assuming Wick is just like out of it.
He is beyond anything a coward who doesn't want to lead. He just emanates this. When you start giving orders, there is just this sense of relief, and it's the first time he actually gets out of his pod. Like, He is just happy that somebody else is taking charge.
Nice. Yeah, in that case, Miller will remember this. Pop 2 rooms, and do we have? I know that there's a lot of crust in this hallway, but it's maneuverable?
Yeah, absolutely. It's this fungus that just looks like it's growing on everything, and it's coming out of the shower spouts.
Oh,
so at this point in time would be when Leah and Cam show back up,
and Rye.
along with Rye. Let me get Rye on map.
Right. So
Fuck yeah, it is, we
I'm
did
probably
it.
gonna want to dock. I'm probably gonna want to dock the Daisy. So what sort of roll do I have to make for that? Howling?
No, you're fine. I'll let you just roll in. Unless you want to.
All right.
Did Rye end up bringing anything with her?
Want to?
Okay. She brought herself.
I mean, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it
Do it.
because I can make it look cool. I'm waiting for the roll to come through.
I know.
I've
I'm
got a
waiting
bad
for it to come
connection
through. Too.
right now.
Yeah.
Come on. Damn it, I'm stressing. I'm stressing that. Fuck it. I'm stressing
Yep.
it out.
Throw that.
I want to
stress
make it
on.
look good. Want to make it look
right.
good.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
So you
'Cause why the
swing
hell
in,
not?
kind of grinding the Daisy a little bit. We're into that science hold, but it gets in there without damaging anybody. Rye says,
Nuts.
I brought myself, Cam. What the hell else did you want me to fucking bring?
What did you bring?
I brought myself, okay? And the pants full of shit that I have.
All right.
What else am I gonna bring?
Calm everybody self down. All right.
I'm trying, man.
Look,
With my
here's the
heart.
situation.
Thank you for getting me. I never said thank you. Thank you. I
You're
take
welcome.
back
Shut the
half
fuck
of what
up.
I said.
I gotta explain. No, it's fine. You deserve your anger, but shut up right now. Let me tell you what's up. Okay? Okay. So, here's the deal. This ship got some mad ass fungus growing on in it, right? We don't want to breathe that shit in. So whatever oxygen we got with us right now is basically the oxygen we have from now until whenever. We're kind of in a bit of a pickle. So the only thing, as far as I'm aware, that any of us have been informed can combat this weird ass fungus that makes you pop shit out of your head. By the way, seen it. It was fucked. Don't want to experience it firsthand, right?
Yeah, I killed it with the torch. It was fun.
So yeah, kill it with a torch. I've
It
got
wasn't
these
easy.
fucking syringes. And guess what? Amusingly enough, I've got 3 of them. So the 3 of us can be hypothetically immune to whatever's going on in there. We don't know if it's worked. We just know that somebody made these syringes with that fungus shit in mind. So I'm asking you, do you
Did you take
consent to taking?
Are you taking your stuff off because your oxygen level's low?
Cam, are you gonna take it?
Well, wait a sec. You're doing this because you're gonna remove your oxygen, your suit.
The
Right?
ship that we are in right now
Mhm.
is clean. Yeah,
It is clean.
it
But your
hasn't
suit
been
is
exposed at all.
Okay, so what are we taking the shots for then?
Been exposed to vacuum, so probably clean too.
What are we taking the shots for?
Because we're gonna have to go back in there.
Okay. Well, I've got a full pack of air.
I will have a full pack when I take one from the oxygen here, but there's no telling what we'd be exposed to if we have to fly that ship back to civilization.
I think it's a pretty heavy risk. We still don't know enough about it. I would wait and hold on to it. But I think it's a good idea to give one of them to each of us so that if something became compromised, we would be able to have and use.
All right, yeah.
Cam, you're
Okay.
not gonna
Right.
take it?
No, not yet.
Davis, are you?
I want to, considering I apparently breathe rather heavy in these fucking oxygen tanks. Not used to this. Much more used to having a ship I could fly and breathe the air of, quite frankly. Yeah. I might take it. Not sure. right over there. My character gestures to presumably where the air tanks are. So, do you want to dole them out, and each of us has one?
Yeah, I think it's a
Just
good
in
idea.
case we get our shits exposed?
Leah, just as a friend, we're family here. Wait until you're exposed. If it's an inoculation, it should still work even after you're
That's
exposed.
not how an inoculation works, Cam. You know that. Inoculation works
I
by
guess I don't.
taking it, and then if you're exposed, it's okay. Just take it. Davis, if you want to take it, I'll take it with you. Okay, Cam, you need to take it too. If we take.
All right. You know what, Ryan? You make a good point. And fuck it. This would otherwise be the first time I've not taken a drug someone's offered me, so.
Cam, are you going to take it?
Take it.
Please, Cam.
Well, I guess if everyone else is doing it.
Okay. So.
Got the inoculation packed in the daisy over here. Like, what's good?
So
Peer pressure
I would take
inoculation.
Peer pressure inoculation. So Davis, do a observation check.
We got our an observation check.
Yes, please.
Can I push that?
No.
Very much like to push.
No.
That.
Nope.
No. Oh,
Nope.
never mind.
Oh my God!
Ignore that. Ignore that.
What does she see with her elven eyes?
What do I not see? Because ignore that. Because I can't make a panic or a reroll on that.
No, this was a non-pushed because it was a completely random thing. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Okay, so this would be about the time that everybody else is coming down. Go ahead and Davis and actually everybody can go ahead and re-up their air to 5.
Nice.
I didn't happen to notice any battery packs for the motion tracker, did I?
No. So we are back in stealth mode. So we will be.
Imagine being that lucky.
I know, right? Like resources would be available. Come on.
Right.
Damn, that's a hell of a roll, man. God, that's such a good roll.
God damn. I'm assuming that didn't count for shit.
No, I'm going to save it, though. On another observation roll, I'm going to mark that down as your next one. Sorry, not on that. No. Okay. So
all right,
you guys all got your air tanks?
I'll up my stress then. I'll back it up too. Yeah.
Yeah. The others get on board, and so we're here now. What do you want to do?
Okay, so we've all been inoculated, and we all re-upped our air. Let's go on in. What's the worst that could happen? At least it's not raining.
I'm going to go ahead and
So it starts to rain.
Fuck!
Wilson, you're inoculating?
I'm going to try and talk to Clayton on the side of the room when everyone else is doing something else and ask her if the inoculation is safe to take.
She would say to you,
Clayton, is this inoculation? Is this safe? Did you really take this?
I took it. I haven't had any problems. I don't think Cooper took it. He was the one that developed it. I don't know why the fuck he would take it.
All right, yeah, then I would take it then.
okay.
Yeah, my character is probably taken her fair share of things through a needle, self-delivered.
That aren't inoculations?
So, she knows how to deal with it. Sterilizes it first, gives it a little... Yeah, no. My character knows what's good. terrible, but it's true.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I guess we have what I'm seeing as a straight shot to Vestibule 1 Armory. Yes.
Yep.
The only thing I will say is I will warn Reed, who we have taking point with the. Well, we have guns now, don't we? We have
the
a
two
pistol,
gun toters have.
flamer.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, Reed, maybe we want to swap you. Like, and I'm gonna suggest that Cam gets the torch back and she gets the flamer, and the extra reload I have.
I do have the flamer. I took it with me.
Yeah. So like, you give her the flamer, she gives you back your torch.
Oh.
Hell yeah, give me that thing.
And I'm gonna be like, Reed, be warned. We got a ping, small one, somewhere in the living area when we came through last time before anyone was awake. There's probably one of them moving around. And with that, I would suggest that we make a beeline for the armory in Vestibule 1.
Mother, before we leave, if there are any extra oxygen tanks on the Daisy, I would like to take them. Let me know how much encumbrance that is. I mean, I guess maximum of 2. I'm not going to take more than 2.
So with you replacing the oxygen tanks that you had, all 3 of you, there's only 1 tank left that you can take.
I take that 1 extra tank. So I'll write that in.
Add it to your inventory. That's cool.
Plus.
Okay. And away you go. Anything else?
No,
That's it.
I think that I'm now unarmed and very badly wounded and slow, so I'm gonna stay in the middle of the pack.
Okay.
We've got her, and I would say Cam because he's got a melee.
I hand you a napa leaf, by the way.
So I'm back with my torch.
Yeah, and I would have Leah bring up the rear because she's still got a piece, and I'm presuming she's not interested in relinquishing it. Yeah, you're back with your torch. Yeah, so I guess we advance.
Okay. Go ahead and right now I'm trying to look at the nap relief real quick.
Sure. Do you want us to like line up the tokens?
No, it does. We can just group them together and move them together. The order can matter, but I know what you guys are doing. Immediately reduce. Yeah. So if are you gonna take that nap relief then, Miller, that Davis gave you?
Someone gave me a nap relief? Fuck yeah, I'm taking it.
Okay, so your stress goes to 0.
Something really weird just happened to my vision. I can no longer see where we are, but I can see the top of the other deck, and it cuts a line like so. Like, south of that line is all black to me.
I have no issue.
Where? I'm not seeing that.
Huh.
Tell me if this helps.
Refresh, maybe.
You want to refresh?
Yeah, it could be. Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, it's well, I can still see into the other deck, but I don't think that matters too much. But I can see. No.
I just separated them so that it wouldn't.
Yeah, overwhelmed.
Okay, so I'm going to grab you guys and move you 2 spots. Then is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would put you into the living area with a big old group, not like that. Thank you. So Reed's up front, has the flamer. The door's shut behind you. Mother is still very much listening to any orders that you have. The captain seems to be pleased. Clayton looks like she would rather be doing her nails. She seems pretty pissed off.
That's nice of her.
I know. Flynn is oddly quiet. He's very quiet about what's going on. He looks very nervous. The hydration kicked in, so he's okay. Reed looks ready to kill something. In fact, she seems to be getting like angry. Like you could just see that there's starting to get some rage build up into her.
I'm like, Flynn, you're a doctor, right?
Yeah.
And to clarify, I had Reed and Flynn show me their scars, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I know that they're both, as far as I know, they're clean. I'd be like, Flynn, you were a doctor. Were you involved in figuring out this inoculation at all?
Yeah, I mean, I worked with Coop.
Any idea why Cooper wouldn't take it?
I mean, he was the one that made it, so I took
So
it.
what
I
do
was
you
kind of
know-
reluctant because you been in the med lab?
Yeah, I've seen it. I killed whatever got back up after the vivisection. 75 years later.
You talking about Peterson?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, that ain't from the mold, man.
What the fuck do you mean that's not from the mold?
We don't see that. So that mold are actually, we call them motes. They're actually spores of a life form that alters DNA. And and the stuff that he made an inoculation out of is basically a purified form of that stuff.
Okay, so we're good up on the spores. What happened to your boy in the med bay?
We think it might have been exposure to the pure, what we call Agent AO 3959X.91-5.
Pure agent. Didn't happen to be in an urn, did it?
I don't know, man.
Metal looking urn. Ringing any bells?
I don't know.
We found it in the med lab. Is he looking shifty? Like, is he looking like he's like, I don't know about that?
He's just kind of like, he looks like he doesn't know if he should clam up or if he should, like, start talking.
I'm like, listen, Flynn, you don't want to fucking die. You tell me everything, I make the right choices. You don't tell me everything, I might make a wrong choice.
I don't know, man. I've been inoculated, so I guess we'll see.
I'm like, all right, Flynn.
Sorry, man. I don't know.
I'm like, I'm not sure how much I believe that, but I'm also not sure that I mean, that's more or less what he's going to give me.
I mean, you can try to manipulate it out of him if you want.
Yeah,
Or command it out of him.
yeah, pull rank. They get a contested manip, but I think that at this point, I would do it because I don't want to proceed without the information.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and add a +1 to that, too.
Sure. I'll roll an extra base dice.
Sure. This is... Who? Flynn. There we go. Liam. Manipulation. And he's going to take a -1 for being just waking up. So, finally, he just kind of like itches his face a little bit. He says, it's like, we brought that stuff from the planet. That stuff in the urn was there. The motes were there. And Coop figured out that he could stop the motes using a form of that, the agent AO 3959X.91-15. But his earlier stuff ended up causing mutations. And
God.
I think Peterson suffered from that.
And I'm like, all right, so do we have the earlier stuff or do we have the good shit?
I don't even know if there's any good shit, man.
I'm like, all right, so it's like all of these people have had the inoculation, right? I will ask who's left, who hasn't had the inoculation.
I mean, we all have. I don't know about you guys. Which ones of you have taken the inoculation?
I've had it. Cam's had it.
Davis took it, so did Ray.
I've had it.
All right, well.
So Reed is kind of like standing there with the flamer, and she's just kind of watching everything.
She's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? Are we going to do this or what?" She kind of itches
right.
at her
I
face
thought
a
we
little
were
bit.
doing it.
Yeah, how flaky and dead does her skin look?
It's
Since she's gotten out of hypersleep, it looks like it's a little worse, but again, it could just be because you know, the air is still kind of getting warmed up a little bit, and she's just coming out of hypersleep.
I would be like, Rita has a point. Let's get to the fucking armory and gun up. Either we're all dead men walking, or it was the good shit.
I
No
got a
use
cutting
thinking about
torch.
the alternative.
Let's move it.
Okay, so we're moving forward. Everybody do an air check.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Pop down 4.
So Cam, knock your air supply down to 4. Same thing for Miller.
Nice.
Now
Once
somebody
I'm not
knows.
down.
You got inoculated, so now you know how to breathe right.
Fuck me.
Yeah, right?
Apparently now it matters. Fuck.
All right, so I'm gonna
Some
grab
good
everybody.
rolls, too.
Now that it doesn't matter, it fucking works. God damn.
Okay, so you move up towards the armory, I assume, up to here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gunning for vestibule 1.
Okay, cool.
As we're moving, I look down at the motion tracker. Ew.
Oh, honey.
Okay, so you need to roll panic.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
if
not
I'm
good.
being moved with the rest of the crew. I can't move myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix
I can
that.
move
Wait,
you.
maybe I can.
You should be able to.
That's weird.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You have to
where
click
am I?
2.
Roll.
No, I can move myself. Never mind.
There's just so many people jammed up into there. So Sean, do me a favor and roll. Number 1, increase your stress level by 1, and also roll me 2 panic dice. Not 2 panic checks, just panic dice. Oh, you did.
Oh.
Okay.
In the bottom left of that roll thing, there is something that says like base dice cross.
So just base dice? Okay.
Yeah, you go if you for stress dice, like right across from base dice, bottom right of that panel. And
I
then
got
just
it.
insert 2 and you go.
I got what I needed. So you drop
okay.
your motion tracker, and it hits the ground,
Oof.
and it starts like when it hits the ground, it just starts making a bunch of noise like.
Fuck. Fuck.
I'm like, somebody fix that thing. Shut it up. Can I command someone to comm tech it?
Yeah.
All right, that's a modifier
I'll
of
give it-
0 to do that.
I'll give it a shot. See what I got, Cap.
Go for it.
Apparently, finicky. But hey, let's oh.
Well, I have a stress again.
Sorry.
We're all in short range of each other, I'm assuming, so I think we all just got a stress.
Everybody just increased their stress level by 1.
Over the fucking.
I'm so
my
twitchy.
God. All
Now,
over the.
I have a
fucking
question. So, like, I see that
device.
there's like a door here and a door here.
Uh-huh.
Do we need to be in vestibule 1 to gain access to the armor, or can we enter from here?
You can enter from there.
Okay, and like, is the reticule the armory, or is the armory this room?
The reticle is the armory. So that's where so if you go into there, that's going to be like one of the areas where there's weaponry located.
All right, yeah. Well, fucking let's pop that door right open.
Okay.
I'm ready to get strapped.
So Reed's in the front, right?
Well, yeah, Reed's up front, taking point.
So the door opens. Let's see here. Davis, you end up getting the comm or the motion sensor fixed, and there's a constant ping in that room.
Shit. Don't open that door.
Does she get it fixed in time to say that?
Yeah, but Reed takes one look at her, sneers, opens it.
You motherfucker.
As she opens it, she fires off a jet of flame into there. And she screams as she stumbles backwards. She's just whoosh. I mean, it's actually more like as she's flaming into there, and she stops.
Marvelous.
And she's just got her teeth are just gritted in this rage. And she looks. She says, "I fucking got it."
I'm like, don't bake the fucking rounds. Is it dead?
And so as he does that, there's a hiss and a pop, like not a xenomorph hiss, but this a noise of like an overripe melon that's just been heated and it just pops, and this thing just kind of stumbles out with a bunch of white stuff coming off of her.
Oh,
she kind of goes to the left, and then she just drops down and just sits there on fire.
Oh God, is that Eva 6?
Yeah.
Oh God, Eva 6. And I'm like, that's your, fuck, that's your synth. What is she armed?
She shouldn't have fucking been in there, should she have?
Fuck us sideways. God damn it. They call me a hothead. Look at you.
Do you want some of this too?
Do you want to give me some of this? Give you some of? You want me to give you some of that?
I'm like, hotheads, shut the fuck up. We are arming.
I get in front of her. Daisy.
I'm gonna. Can I pull rank to be like?
I get in front of her.
Guns front. There's still hostiles.
I've got my gun.
Stop.
And I'm looking in front of me.
Leah, shut the fuck up. All right, both of you. This is no time for ovary waggling or whatever the fuck we call it. Listen. Yeah, I don't know if I have to roll a pull rank to get them under control, but I'm going to try and stop a loyalty cascade as we gun each other down in this hallway because I don't want to die.
While all that commotion is going on with the flamer and everything, can I try and slip back into the hallway with Clayton?
Yeah, sure.
The hallway we just came from.
When that happens, you don't even need to roll for that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm busy making sure Reed doesn't bake me.
All right, then we're heading for the corporate suite.
Okay. What a scumbag.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Clayton at? I can't find her. There she is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be. My focus is getting into the armory. Are there hopefully the fire didn't
roast all the rounds. Hold on a second. So I have Reed here. Cam, is that where you are?
I'm probably right here.
Yeah, no, I was
maybe here.
I wanted to stand in front of her. Almost like a shield.
Maybe here.
Aww.
Yeah, I want Davis pointing up the back with her service pistol and Reed taking point with the flamer.
Okay, and so Reed just kind of looks back at you and she walks into the armory.
All right.
Let me at that armory. I'm not gonna let her get a gun on me.
What's in the armory? Can I see from here?
Yeah, it's definitely messy in there. Somebody's been rooting around in there, digging around, and Reed looks down at the ground, and then she kind of slings the flamer, and then she picks up an M41.
All right.
And she grits her teeth and grins, and she looks at you, and she stares at you.
Mm-hmm.
I put my gun in my holster, and I say, "Hey, got one for me."
I don't.
And she shuts the door.
What did she say? You broke up.
Yeah, what she?
I don't think so.
She shuts the door.
I'm gonna say, Cam, you're flanking. Get behind her. Mother, do you have cams in the armory?
Whoop. Had to switch the voices. Sorry.
What happened?
I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, I'm just.
We might want to do initiative. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
So you're talking to Mother. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, Mother, do you have cams in that room? What's happening?
It would appear that Reed is moving north into the vestibule where the EEV pods are.
I'm gonna say, Mother, lock the doors to the lock whatever doors in front of Valerie.
All EEV pods have been expended except for
I'm gonna be like, oh, the corporate EEVs. And at that time, I would look around, and would I notice in the crowded hallway anybody being absent?
Do a There's no concentration in this game. What is it? Let's do an observation.
observation.
Oh, no, this is the time.
Ooh.
Do you want to use that super roll for this? I'll let you save it if you want, or you can hold on. You can use it now.
I'm gonna hold on to that.
That's fine.
That was a super
No,
roll.
it's fine. It's fine.
Honestly,
You can
my
hold on
character's
to it.
more concerned about Ava 6th and cutting off Valerie. She's not even paying attention to the corporate.
I'm going to ask Mother. Can you control EV departures?
Only crew departures can be controlled by myself. The corporate can be controlled by anyone with proper whaling on.
And I'm going to say, okay, shit. Is
Miller,
there
do
any...
a observation check.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't see if you did it yet.
Nope. I'm gonna be like, we don't have time to worry about this. We need to get armed. Can we? I'm like, Mother, open the door to the armory. And I'm assuming Reed's moved out of it by now.
Yeah, she's up to the north.
All right.
I look at Eva and kind of try to judge if she's okay. And honestly, like, if I judge if she's okay quick enough, can I do a comtech to heal her, whatever damage she was dealt?
So you go ahead and do a comtech check.
Fuck me sideways. Damn it. Keep my cool.
So when Miller double checks the room to see if anything else was left, there's a pistol in there. Service pistol.
There's like a single M4A3.
M4. There was one single. Yeah, M4A3. Yeah, single one.
All right. How much ammo?
Just one mag.
Jesus. All right. I pull out the receiver with a little clickety clack, and I yell after Reed, like, "Where do you think you're going? All those EEVs have been spent."
She doesn't respond.
Is her skin looking drier? Is she displaying anything similar to what Cooper was doing before he popped?
So before she disappeared, because now this door right here is closed,
Mm-hmm.
you can't really see what she's doing. She looked dry. Like, she looked a little bit more dry than she did before.
Are there like glass windows on these airlocks or no?
No.
These doors? Okay, they're fully shut.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Reed isn't responding, and she's acting very erratically. I would come on the comms, and I'd be like, "Reed, what are you doing?"
I'm gonna finish this once and for all.
What do you mean finish this?
You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
She's
You
gonna blow
can't
us
stop
up.
this. You can't stop this. That's it. This is it. You can't.
Fuck!
I have a question. Is there any way? Okay, so like I have Mother locking down any door in front of her, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna like I'm not over the comms, but like in person. Like, do you think that Reed knows how to self-destruct this ship?
So Flynn's very much retreating into himself. He's getting like every so often he just kind of like looks down at his skin. He just keeps kind of going like this, like checking it every single, other minute. John's looks like he's just out of it. And whenever he's asked, he says, if she can get a hold of explosive.
And I'm like, there aren't explosives in the bridge.
Unless she's
No.
got one loaded in the M40.
Oh wait, you mean like the grenade launcher?
I got something in it.
Nah, that's not going to be enough. She would have to get to the reactor to do that.
Which she can do if she gets to another level.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, like at this point, like I'm not gonna like we can't take Reed in a fight.
Or can I?
No, we can't. So is she trying for the bridge? Do we have like camera coverage?
We gotta stop
Yeah,
her,
so
though.
you see her trying, Mother informs you that she's banging on the door to the bridge. She comes down to the junction and starts trying to bang on that. And then finally she comes down here and she says, "It's okay."
I'm sorry. Sorry. Just open up. Just open the door.
I'm gonna be like, here's how this is gonna work. You're going to put the flamer and the pulse rifle in the armory, and then step out of the armory to the north. Then I'll let you out.
Or I could just shoot a hole into the side of the ship and we can all be sucked out of it.
That's a pretty interesting explanation of
Open the door and I'll grab her.
decompression, Marine, because it looks like you're going to be in a different compressurized compartment of the ship when that happens. You're
That's okay.
going on a spacewalk. We aren't.
You would have to come into here to get the ship moving.
I have mag boots. I don't give a fuck. I'm in a suit.
Captain, open the door. I say it quiet so it's not loud. I'll snag her.
I'm going to be like, yeah, you are, but not from the front. I'm going to indicate to him that what he needs to do is he needs to flank around behind her, and I'm going to do everything I can.
I'd like to also try and
focused on the
flank.
door. Yeah, so like I'm going to have people
If I
like.
may. I don't want to presume.
Rye's a
that I
roughneck,
can
right?
move.
Does she have like a maintenance jack or something, or just her fists?
Rye has no equipment, but she can work magic on equipment. I mean, she has none, but she can do things.
All right, I'm going to be
Sorry,
like
that was my
Rye.
voice.
Can you electrify? Can you electrify this door?
I don't know, Captain. I guess I could try.
I'm like, get to work on it. I'm like, all right, Valerie, I hear you. All right, we're gonna let you through, okay? Just wait one, and tell me, what were you planning to do to finish this? I want to help you.
So
I mean,
there's
yeah, are you
there's
gonna
a
allow us
window.
to-
There's a window, right? Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys move. Go ahead. There's a window, and she's kind of looking
doing
through.
everything, like keep
Yep.
eye contact, like keep eyes on her.
She's kind of like looking at you through the window, and she's like, "They're coming." Whoop, sorry.
They're coming
I want to
for you.
grab her and try and point the weapon to the ground.
Roll
Or actually,
stealth.
just like grab her and keep her from moving.
We don't have stealth. What is it for this one?
Mobility.
Maneuver,
It's
maneuver.
mobility.
Yeah,
Mobility. There you go.
sorry,
Do a
yeah.
mobility roll.
Nice. Nice. Can I?
So go ahead and do a close
no.
combat check. And yep. Roll panic.
I'm gonna shoot if this doesn't work.
That's cool.
Oh shit! I
Oh,
think you
God.
might run away.
I know where this is going.
So you scream your lungs out for 1 round, losing your next slow action. Your stress levels decrease by 1, but every friendly character who hears your scream makes an immediate panic roll. So that's all of you.
That's yeah.
Yep.
Not me.
Oh yeah. Nervous
I
twitch,
nervous
all
twitch.
friendly, and Jesus Christ.
In
this
short
stuff is
range,
so
gain
horrible.
stress.
I increased my stress by 1, right?
You decrease yours by 1 because you're screaming it out.
Huh.
So, you want to take your shot, Davis?
I think I do. Yeah.
because
yeah,
whenever you
yeah.
roll a panic, it cancels out the action. So,
Oh no.
Nice.
so how do you want to spend the?
1 into damage and 1 into unarming. I mean, like obviously the one goes to damage, but can I spend the other one to disarm her?
Absolutely. So, whenever she was staring at the captain.
She's just watching him, and she's slowly taking off the 240, setting it aside, and she's got the M41. And it's like, they're gonna come for you. I can hear them.
And then Captain Screamy McScreamerson comes up behind her. She turns, and she's getting ready to... It doesn't look like she's getting ready to shoot him. It actually looks like she's about to go and do one of those. And that's when you shoot her. And so the gun just goes flying off away from her. So yeah, you definitely
Hell
disarm
yeah.
her. But now we go into combat. So let's go ahead and do initiative. So
For the first time!
yeah, so I didn't get a chance to do all the cards.
Yeah, click your character and then hit the initiative
wait, no, we're
dice.
doing card initiative.
Presumably.
Or
Ooh.
No, let's do roll. Let's do roll. No, let's do roll.
Yeah, click your character's token before you hit the button.
And then the center right. Initiative
long as
dice,
you're selected.
Opposite panic on the roll buttons panel.
Then it will show up in the inventory system provided by the Roll20, which is
Did I have my guy on there when I hit it?
We don't see the turn tracker yet, so I don't know if it's on there.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Should be up.
It looks like.
Oh, I see it now. I see Cam. I see Vanessa.
people.
I see Leah. I see Valerie.
Everybody's rolled.
I'm assuming that Wilson is not in the combat.
That makes
sense. And so descending. So Reed goes first.
That
so,
fucks.
Yep.
Makes
Reed,
sense.
well, I mean,
Makes
it
sense.
does, really. So give me 1 second
What
here.
are the odds?
What are the odds? Well, high, apparently.
Never tell me the odds.
So Reed turns around and you get this first look at her face, like her eyes are just vacant. Like she's not there anymore. And she has this just rage about her. And she, through the gun goes flying off to the side and she just claws up her hands and goes after Cam. Let's see here.
Fuck.
Where is
We did the same shit she did. Bruh, I'm not feeling good about this.
subject gets 2 speed, gets to act twice per round. Strength increases by 3.
I told you it was a bad idea.
Shit. Yang wrong.
And she hits. And let's see here. That's base 1. So she does. Go ahead. You have your suit on, right, Cam?
Yep.
Okay, so go
Yes,
ahead and
yes.
roll.
Roll armor.
2. Yep, roll armor.
Where the fuck my armor at?
Down at the
It's
bottom.
beneath your stats. Like directly beneath the manipulation roll. You should have an armor of 2, so you could also just roll a 2d6.
I didn't have a 2. Good call.
I got you.
So she just pulls back and just with this inhuman strength just rakes her hands across you like she has claws on. And it takes you down by 3 hit points.
Oh,
Which
Jesus.
would rupture any blood vessels, so on and so forth. If you want to describe exactly how that blood leaks out.
Well, I creep up, and I think I know I have the initiative on Reed, and I go to wrap my hands around her, and I know I have to subdue her, but for some reason there's something preventing me from harming her, and I lose my shit, and I fucking fall on the ground, and I scream my head off, and I can't do it, and I hear over top of me the bullet ping and send the gun flying, and as I stand back up, I see this rage coming from her, and all of a sudden, I feel like I'm getting slashed left and right. Do I fall over?
No, but your flesh has been torn.
I go left and right. I take the blows, and I stand up. And I look her straight in the face. And I say, "Not today." As a milky white substance pours from my wounds.
Yeah.
shit.
When you just didn't push and all that other shit, I was like, "Is he a synth?" But then you took like a little bit of the I'm like, "Oh god, yeah." No, that makes too much sense.
So everybody that saw that, increase your stress by 1.
I'm like, "Oh my god, you're a synth? What the fuck? Why were you taking
I
up
put
a
those syringes in
cryopod?"
my body and you didn't, you damn bastard! You don't have a body to inoculate! Damn it!
Synth type moment. All right, just survive. Just survive to the bottom of the round, everyone. I've got an IQ 9000 plan.
I love this song.
Yeah. Cam, you're up.
It's a good fucking song.
I want to back up, and as I back up, I want to grab that pulse rifle.
Shit. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that makes sense. Fuck.
Okay, so picking up a weapon is
Fast action.
a fast action. So you still have your slow action.
I want to shoot her.
Okay, so you are
Point blank is
engaged in
negative-
melee, so it's going to be
It's negative
Negative
3 point. Yeah, it's negative 3 to point blank unless they don't see it coming, in which case it's a positive +3. So I will say on my radio, like, Cam, throw the gun against the door. I have a plan.
I threw the gun at the door for my slow action.
okay. The gun goes flying towards the door.
That's
Davis?
not going to stop me from shooting.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm going to shoot her.
Shoot her!
You got it. That's my last. Yeah, I'm out of ammo.
Let's. Oh, but you at least get to hold the roll. How do you want to spend that?
Yeah, no, the answer is all into damage and pissed. Like, badly.
It's a
Pissed.
pistol, right?
Yeah, so that's 111, total of 3 damage.
Okay, so that ends up. It's going to kill her. You want to describe how it happens?
Yeah, no, so when I see that Cam is a synth, I'm honestly going to step forward like 1 foot step, and I'm going to say, "You motherfucker, you've been lying to us this whole time! You've all been misleading and misguiding. God damn it!" And I'm going to, like, fucking straight up sidearm my pistol, and I'm going to be like, "No more lies! No more subterfuge! This ends right now."
Okay. I'm
Right
gonna.
ahead.
The thing that I was planning on my turn was to tell Mother, like, open the door so that I could pick up the gun, and then I was gonna, like, take her from behind. Instead, what I'm gonna do is say, all of you, listen, pay attention, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and use the pulse rifle to double tap Reed. Just like nothing left of that brain cage.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, with that, you don't even have to worry about the coup de grace, panic or stress being added. It's definitely warranted. And when you shatter her skull, you notice that the inside was beginning to mutate, like it was starting to get this translucent appearance to it.
Mm-hmm.
And her head was starting to grow just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask, hey, Flynn. Everybody had growths removed from their bodies, but did any of them have growths removed from their brains?
I mean, wait, what voice do I have? Oh, good. Peterson had he had a growth removed, but then he started to mutate, and it started to get that translucent look to it.
And I'm like, all right, so here's what happened. We didn't get the good shit, but listen, Davis, calm down. Cam, I don't know why you kept it a secret, but this is a blessing in disguise. You can't mutate. So here's what we're going to have to do. We need to get to the bridge and assess what needs to be done by human crew. Once we're sure of that, you need to put all of us on ice. Understand?
You got it. Captain,
You don't let us get out of those cryopods until you have doctors who can handle the situation. And we are not returning to a Wayland-Yutani facility. Here's a question. We're on the frontier, right?
Correct.
That's very good to know. But yeah, Cam, what would you say?
I would interrupt you, and I would be like, "Is there any other Wayland-Yutani members here?"
And I look around, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Where'd they go?" And then I would ask Mother, have the EEVs
What do you mean
been ejected?
they? There's more than one?
With us. The one that was with us and the one from up top. Who opened
I didn't know there was
Karen.
one from up top.
Yeah, but
Karen.
I would ask Mother, like, Mother, have the EEVs in the corporate suite been ejected? I'm not hearing you,
Captain
Sean.
Miller, negative. The EEV is still present in the corporate quarter.
As Mother finishes, I get up in Captain Miller's face and I grab his shoulder firmly but like as a very friendly
Mhm.
family member kind of person. And I look at him and I say, listen, we aren't going to Wayland Utani. We are going to go to where I say, and we will make sure that everything is paid double, but we have to stop Wayland Utani right now.
I'm like, listen, I agree. There's no way we can go to Wayland Utani. They would not let us wake up. But we need to act and then
Captain,
decide.
do you know who Bionational is?
LaSalle Bionational,
What
they're
the
an
fuck
offshoot.
is going on?
Bionational is the only rival for Wayland Utani. I'm here for this stuff on this ship.
Oh
That is my
God.
mission.
And you're
Do you
with
get it? You
LaSalle?
get it. You get it with Bionational, and I will make sure that we get double.
Listen, Cam.
I won't harm you guys. You are my family. I will die before that happens.
I'm like,
But
I'll
we
look
have
at,
to go to a Bionational corporate facility, and we have to stop Wayland Utani
all right,
with wherever they're doing.
Listen, we can't go anywhere until we gain control of the ship. And I'm going to ask, Mother, where's Clayton?
No, I don't have it.
Lori Clayton is located here.
Oh wait,
Cut
so
off.
she just, oh that's it. Like she says,
It cut off on purpose.
okay, I'm like, shit. And I'm going to be like, all right, listen, Cam. Okay, so like, I'm like, Cam, Rye, get the ship moving. Flynn, Johns, we're getting you, back in cryo. You're too far gone.
What happened? What about the Wayland Utani individuals? They can control this ship with their power.
Corporate, hold on, wait, Johns, your captain. You have authority here, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You're staying with us. You have codes.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's
Then
in
you're
my
getting to the-
quarters.
Getting to the bridge. Cam. I'm gonna like gesticulate to like the flamer and be like, Cam, you take that. You, me, Leah, all right, fuck it. All of us. We're going to the corporate suite and we're finding these fuckers.
So, really quick, that actually puts us into Act 3. I have given you story points for everything you've done, and I have sent you your new Act 3 agendas. How are we feeling? Are we ready to keep pushing, or?
Hell yeah.